Hey warriors, listen up. Right now there's a stronger, more disciplined version of you existing in your mind's eye. That version wakes up energized, without battling the snooze button. They honor every promise they make to themselves. They stay focused on meaningful work instead of endless scrolling. They embrace difficult conversations rather than dodging them. You've seen glimpses of this person, usually late at night when you're fired up, planning a new tomorrow and vowing things will change. But then morning arrives, the alarm blares, temptation hits, and the old patterns take over, leaving that better you trapped in imagination. I'm not saying this to shame you. I'm here to bridge that gap, to show you the Stoic path to real, lasting transformation. You're already changing every day, cells renewing, mind adapting, life shifting. The difference between random drift and directed growth is intention. In a year, you'll be different. The question is, better in ways that truly matter. Becoming unstoppable isn't about flawless perfection or chasing hollow trophies. It's about recognizing the potential within and committing to cross that divide. Like a seed buried in dark soil, you have an innate force pushing you toward light and growth. Even when conditions aren't ideal, the road ahead won't be linear. There'll be days of fire and momentum, and days where doubt screams loudest. You'll question everything. But remember, every person who's truly transformed felt these same struggles. The separator. They acted before feeling ready. You're not damaged, not too far behind, not out of time. Your unstoppable self starts building right now, in this very moment, with the next choice you make. If this is hitting home, smash that like button. Drop a comment with what's stirring in you. Subscribe. We're creating a community of warriors committed to real growth. Watch all the way through. The insight that shifts everything might be coming up. Declare it now. I choose growth. Number 1, confront your current reality with unflinching honesty. The foundation of all change is brutal, compassionate truth. You can't repair what you refuse to acknowledge. Self-deception keeps you chained. Raw honesty unlocks the door. Stop filtering your life through rose-colored stories or harsh self-judgment. Look squarely at the promises you've repeatedly broken to yourself, the hours lost to distraction, the health you've neglected, the relationships strained by avoidance, the goals that feel farther away now. This isn't about blame, circumstances, others, or even past you. Blame is a distraction. Acceptance means saying, this is my starting line, not my finish. It's like being lost in a dense forest. Denying it leads to endless circles. Admitting I'm lost allows you to orient, find markers, chart a path forward. Epictetus nailed it. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. Your power lies not in rewriting history, but in responding intentionally from this point on. Pretending costs enormous energy. Maintaining illusions, dodging mirrors, justifying stagnation. Truth, though uncomfortable at first, liberates that energy for building. Take inventory today. Finances, physical state, daily routines, time allocation. No excuses, no softening. See it clearly, with kindness toward yourself. This clarity isn't punishment, it's the map to freedom. Those who rise highest are the ones who stopped lying to themselves first. Honest assessment becomes solid ground to launch from. Breathe deep. Look without flinching. From this place, real change begins. Declare, I see myself clearly. Number 2, end the pointless wars raging in your mind. Inside every one of us is an ongoing civil war. One side urges growth. Get up early, push harder, take the risk. The other counters with fear. Too tired, too risky, not worth it. You're exhausted from refereeing, from being your own worst enemy. Truth, you lack infinite energy. Fighting every internal skirmish leaves you depleted for the fights that truly shape you. Become selective. Not every doubt, regret, or what if deserves engagement. Many are just fear disguised as wisdom, keeping you safely stagnant. Perfectionism, pointless battle, replaying old conversations, waste. worrying about others' judgments. Ego trap. Marcus Aurelius taught, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. The real struggle isn't events, it's your interpretation. Change the lens, and many battles dissolve. Reserve energy for growth-forging resistance, overriding the snooze for committed mornings, facing feared conversations, pushing through doubt toward breakthroughs. Let the rest float by like clouds. Observe, don't engage. This selectivity reclaims massive vitality. Your unstoppable self isn't argument-free inside. They're masterful at ignoring noise and winning what matters. Pause internal drama. Ask, does fighting this make me stronger or just tired? Choose accordingly. Number 3. Craft habits that embody the person you're becoming. Dreams and goals are inspiring, but the bridge is built with daily systems. You don't rise to lofty aspirations. You fall to the level of your ingrained habits. Every small action is a vote cast for your future identity, disciplined, resilient, growth-focused. Motivation is fleeting, a fair weather friend. Habits endure through storms, operating quietly until transformation is undeniable. Avoid the trap of total overhaul. Grand revolutions burn out fast. Instead, start microscopically small to guarantee wins and build momentum. Haven't exercised? Walk 5 minutes. Reading neglected? 1 page. Overwhelmed diet? Add 1 healthy choice. The magic isn't in scale, it's in consistency, proving you keep promises to yourself. That self-trust compounds into unbreakable reliability. Epictetus. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Define the identity, then align actions accordingly. Habits aren't neutral. They're actively constructing or dismantling your potential. Starve the old, nourish the new. Stack victories slowly. 1 habit mastered becomes foundation for the next. Over time, you wake up as the person you once only imagined. Declare, my habits build my future. Number 4, curate your circle. Surround yourself with elevators, not anchors. You're profoundly shaped by your closest influences, the average of the 5 people you spend most time with. Some interactions leave you diminished, ambitions mocked, energy drained, potential questioned. Others ignite you, ideas expand, confidence surges, growth feels inevitable. Willpower alone can't overcome a toxic environment long term. Choose one that accelerates you. Anchors, negativity, excuses, jealousy of progress. They need you small to justify their stagnation. Elevators, encouragement, accountability, living examples of what's possible. This includes tough choices, even with loved ones. Distance doesn't mean disdain, it means protecting your trajectory. Epictetus advised, keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. Actively seek elevators, communities, mentors, groups aligned with growth. Be willing to be the beginner in advanced rooms. Your environment is your silent architect. Design it to sculpt your best self. Number 5, embrace failure as fuel. Always fail forward. Growth demands risk, and risk guarantees failure. The unstoppable don't avoid it, they harness it. Failing backward. Let setbacks confirm limitations. Retreat smaller. Failing forward, dissect lessons, adjust, advance wiser. Your heroes failed far more than you've attempted. Failure isn't verdict on worth, it's data for refinement. Marcus Aurelius. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Obstacles illuminate growth areas. Welcome them as teachers. Like toddlers walking, endless falls, zero self-doubt. They persist until mastery. Detach identity from outcomes. See attempts as experiments, falls as progress. Each survived failure forges resilience. Each learned mistake sharpens edge. Redefine true failure: inaction born of fear. Everything else is tuition for greatness. Declare, I learn and I rise. Number 6. Make your inner peace sacred and non-negotiable. All external winds ring hollow without internal calm. Peace isn't a luxury reward. It's the bedrock everything stable rests upon. You control it, not events, people, or past-future phantoms. Ruthlessly guard against thieves, toxic media, draining drama, unchecked worries, opinion overload. Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Curate inputs fiercely. Does this nurture calm or chaos? Eliminate disturbers. Actively cultivate daily stillness, nature immersion, breathwork, unplugged moments. Peace yields crystal clarity. Best decisions flow from center, not storm. It's your ultimate power source. Defend it like life itself. Declare, my peace is my power. Number 7. The real forge is showing up when you least feel like it. Most days, motivation will be absent. Tired, doubtful, distracted, normal. Yet these are the days that define you. Easy days build nothing extraordinary. Enthusiasm is common. Disciplined consistency is rare. Action sparks motivation, not the reverse. Start small. Momentum ignites the fire. Discipline isn't self-punishment. It's loyalty to future you when present you resists. Discern true exhaustion. Rest then. From resistance, push through. Each anyway moment builds ironclad self-trust. Proof you're dependable. Marcus Aurelius. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Feelings ride along. Values steer. The gap between average and unstoppable closes on unmotivated days. You made it here. That's already a win. Your best self isn't a distant dream. It's the cumulative result of today's choices. Keep choosing growth. Honest facing, selective battles, identity habits, uplifting circle, forward failing, peace guarding, consistent showing up. The warrior within is rising. Give them room. Number 8. Embrace discomfort as the path to true strength. Growth lives outside comfort. The unstoppable seek discomfort deliberately because that's where real strength is forged. Avoiding pain keeps you fragile. Leaning into it, cold showers, hard workouts, honest feedback, solitude, saying no, builds anti-fragility. Short-term ease creates long-term suffering. Short-term discomfort creates long-term freedom. Seneca taught, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Comfort is the silent killer of potential. It whispers enough, lulls you into stagnation while life passes. Your best self isn't softened by ease. They're tempered by challenge. They choose the harder conversation, the extra rep, the early rise, the focused work when distraction calls. Start small, one uncomfortable action daily. Feel the burn, breathe through it. Notice how capability expands. Discomfort isn't punishment, it's training. It's proof you're leveling up. Over time, what once terrified becomes normal. Your tolerance grows, your confidence deepens. You become someone who thrives where others fold. The world rewards those comfortable being uncomfortable. Declare, I embrace discomfort and grow stronger. You stayed to the end. That's already warrior energy. These 8 truths aren't theory, they're daily choices. Honest facing, selective battles, identity habits, uplifting circle, forward failing, peace guarding, consistent showing up, deliberate discomfort. Your unstoppable self isn't waiting for permission or perfect timing. They're built in the mess of today. If this lit a fire, like, comment which truth hit hardest. Share with someone ready to rise. Subscribe for more Stoic fuel. Your next choice? Make it the one your future self thanks you for. Go become truly unstoppable. Number 9. Master the art of focused attention in a world of distraction. We live in an age specifically engineered to steal your focus. Notifications ping endlessly, algorithms feed endless scrolls, and the next shiny thing is always one tap away. In this chaos, the unstoppable wield attention like a weapon, deliberate, sharp, unbreakable. Most people fragment their minds across 100 open tabs, both literal and mental. They mistake busyness for productivity, reactivity for importance. But real power lies in depth, not breadth. The ability to sit with one task, one idea, one challenge until it's conquered. Your attention is your most finite resource, more valuable than money, time, or talent. Once spent, it's gone forever that day. Yet most surrender it without a fight to whatever screams loudest. The Stoics understood this deeply. Seneca warned, "We are not short of time, we are wasteful of it." Every minute given to distraction is a minute stolen from your potential. Reclaim it ruthlessly. Train your mind like a muscle. Start with small pockets of deep focus. 25 minutes fully present on one thing, no switching. Build gradually. Remove temptations. Phone in another room, notifications silenced, environment stripped of pulls. Notice how the mind rebels at first, itching to check, wander, escape discomfort. That's the training ground. Sitting through that urge without acting builds the rarest skill, self-command. Over time, focused blocks extend. You enter flow states where hours vanish and real work emerges, the kind that moves the needle, creates value, shapes your destiny. The unstoppable don't have more time than you. They guard their attention more fiercely. They say no to good opportunities to say yes to great ones. They finish what matters, while others stay perpetually busy with nothing. Attention compounds. Deep work today builds skills, momentum, results that open doors tomorrow. Scattered attention compounds too, into regret, half-finished projects, a life that feels full but produces little. Choose depth, choose presence. In a distracted world, focused attention is a superpower. Declare, "I master my attention and create my destiny." Number 10. Practice voluntary discomfort to build unbreakable resilience. Comfort is the silent enemy of growth. When life is too soft for too long, you become fragile, mentally, physically, emotionally. The unstoppable deliberately choose discomfort to stay sharp, adaptable, ready for whatever comes. This isn't masochism, it's training. Just as athletes tear muscle fibers to rebuild stronger, you expose yourself to controlled hardship to forge anti-fragility. Cold showers that shock the system. Fasting that teaches hunger isn't emergency. Workouts that push past comfortable limits. Waking early when sleep calls. Sitting in silence when the mind craves escape. Saying no when yes feels easier. Seneca lived this. Set aside days to practice poverty. Eat plain food, wear rough clothes. Ask yourself, is this what I feared? By choosing discomfort voluntarily, you strip it of power when life forces it upon you. Most fear pain so deeply they organize life to avoid it entirely. Then when inevitable hardship arrives, loss, failure, crisis, they shatter. You've seen it. People crumbling under pressures others endure. But when you've trained in discomfort, hardship becomes familiar. You meet it with calm strength because you've been there before. By choice, start small but consistent. One uncomfortable act daily. Feel the resistance. Breathe through it. Complete it. Notice how capability expands. What once seemed impossible becomes routine. Over months, your tolerance skyrockets. Mental toughness deepens. Confidence grows, not from words, but proven experience. I've handled hard things before. I can, again. Life will test you eventually. The question isn't whether discomfort comes, it will. The question is whether you'll be ready, strengthened by deliberate practice, or weakened by endless avoidance. Voluntary discomfort is the forge of legends. It prepares you not just to survive challenges, but to thrive through them. Declare, I choose discomfort and become unbreakable. Number 11. Reflect daily. Examine your life with ruthless clarity. The unexamined life, Socrates warned, is not worth living. Yet most people race through days without pause, repeating patterns blindly, wondering why nothing changes. The unstoppable build reflection into their rhythm. Every evening they pause to examine what served my growth today, what pulled me backward. Where did I live my values? Where did I betray them? This isn't fluffy journaling, it's warrior accounting, honest review of actions against intentions. Marcus Aurelius kept his meditations as nightly practice, reviewing his day with brutal honesty, noting wins and failures, recommitting to virtue. His journal became one of history's greatest works because he examined himself relentlessly. Without reflection, mistakes repeat. Wins go unnoticed. Progress feels random. With it, every day becomes data for improvement. Keep it simple. 3 questions nightly. What did I do well today that aligned with who I want to become? Where did I fall short and why? What one adjustment will I make tomorrow? Answer honestly, without self-attack or excuse. Patterns emerge, blind spots reveal. Small corrections compound massively over time. Reflection turns experience into wisdom. It closes the gap between knowing better and doing better. It transforms random days into deliberate creation. Most fear this mirror, afraid of what they'll see, but the unstoppable crave it. They know truth, however uncomfortable, is the fastest path forward. 10 minutes nightly examining your life will do more for your growth than years of passive living. Declare, I reflect daily and accelerate my becoming. Number 12. Live each day as if it were your last. Memento mori. Nothing clarifies priorities like remembering death. Not in morbid fear, but in liberating urgency. The Stoics kept death close. Skulls on desks, daily meditations on mortality, not to depress, but to awaken. Memento mori. Remember you will die. Every warrior who ever became legendary understood their time is finite. This knowledge doesn't paralyze, it energizes. Most live as if immortal, postponing dreams, tolerating mediocrity, delaying hard conversations, wasting hours on trivialities. Then one day they wake up old, full of regrets for what they didn't do. But when death is your advisor, everything changes. Petty dramas shrink, courage swells. You stop waiting for perfect conditions because there might not be endless tomorrows. Ask daily, if this were my last day, week, year, would I spend it this way? Would I say these words? Choose this company, work on this task. This question cuts through noise instantly. It reveals what's truly essential: relationships that matter, work that aligns with purpose, growth that fulfills. Steve Jobs said knowing he'd die soon was his most important tool. It helped him make big choices clearly. When you know time is limited, you stop playing small. Memento mori frees you from others' expectations, from fear of failure or judgment, from hoarding experiences for someday. It pushes you to act today, to create, to love fully, to risk, to live without reservation. Death doesn't steal meaning, forgetting death does. Keep it close, not as darkness, but as light showing what's real. Then live accordingly, boldly, presently, completely. Declare, I remember death and truly live. These final 4 truths complete the circle. Master attention to create deeply, embrace discomfort to grow strong, reflect daily to course correct wisely, and remember mortality to live urgently. Combined with the first 8, they form an unbreakable framework. Your unstoppable self isn't coming someday. They're emerging through today's choices. Choose fiercely, live fully, become legendary. If this fueled you, like, comment your key takeaway, share with someone ready to level up, subscribe for more Stoic fire. Your next action? Make it count. Go become unstoppable.